gonna tell you something, baby, and I sure hope you'll understand.
Someone has to tell the truth about the nasty party. As somebody who's defended the Conservatives, or at least Conservative arguments, for so many years, I thought it was really time to come clean. The Tories can be bloody difficult people to like. As I watched the Andrew Mitchell debacle unfold this past week, something snapped. This was not an inexplicable, deranged, uncharacteristic lapse of behaviour. It was really just an extreme example of something that those of us who travel in Tory circles have come to expect.
Yes, I'm gonna tell you something, baby, and I sure hope you'll understand.
Well, it's certainly true that most people who associate with Conservatives don't generally find themselves being sworn at or referred to as plebs. Those of us who aren't in that small inner circle of known from childhood intimates or else reliable sycophants do tend to find that we're dismissed, snubbed, or becoming pointedly invisible when confronted with people who no longer consider us to be of use.
Yes, I'm tired of your jiving and your nasty attitude.
Thanks very much. And oddly enough, it's the Tory modernisers, perhaps because they're more likely to be toffs than striving achievers from ordinary backgrounds, who are the worst. In fact, it isn't the aspirational Thatcherite state-educated Tories who look over your shoulder when you're talking to them. It's the snotty, condescending, one-nation paternalists who are only interested in you as long as you're being as faithful as a Labrador. I sometimes wonder if the Tory leadership, who are so anxious to be likeable, realise that the answer doesn't lie in embracing unpopular environmentalism or unaffordable overseas aid policies, but in addressing the problem of their own deeply unpleasant social manners. Believe it or not, the great mass of voters, who most of these politicians will never meet, do pick up the vibrations of a hint of contempt for the anxieties and concerns of ordinary people on immigration, say, of disrespect for senior Tory politicians of a previous generation who aren't sufficiently cool and modern. The real lesson of Blairite politics, which the Cameron Project seems not to have absorbed, is the need for open friendliness and receptiveness to sincere argument, even from people who are not your usual sort. I do wonder if Mr. Cameron and his friends will ever feel really comfortable with that.